somebody else he was probably dealing with, honestly, was blowing him up, trying to see him, and he was with me. He was with me, and you know, he was probably trying to distract her. I guess he ended up opening the door, and when he opened the door, she was there. It was another girl, it was another female at the door. Hello out there. Greetings my earthlings. It's your girl Corey Milan, and I'm back with another video. Okay, today you guys, I'm coming to y'all with a story time, and I said I was gonna do some story times for y'all, so let's get straight into it. Let's not even waste no time. Oh, before we do, we gonna have to waste a little bit of time. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Also make sure you hit the subscribe button and that little bell next to it. Make sure you click on that if you want to be a part of the notification squad, because you guys, if y'all want to like catch up on all my videos, you got to hit the notification bell. So make sure you hit that down below. And without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, y'all, so if y'all have read by the title, I said I was gonna do some story times for y'all. Honestly, I have so many that I can do, but for some reason, I don't know why this one popped up as like a good one to kind of start off with. And I'm gonna give y'all some other good juicy ones, but I was like, why not? Let's do this one. And listen, I don't know why this particular one, because I'm like, I haven't talked to this dude like in like 2 years. I don't know why he popped up, but I look so greasy. I don't know. And I know y'all see that weight loss. Because I know like the last few videos I was looking just a tad bit kind of on the little thicker side. But the face is slimming. All right, so let's get into the video. So this story time is about this Capricorn who I used to date. I have like this love-hate thing about Capricorns, because Capricorns, you guys, oh my god, like they are so focused on, they're very money driven, they're very goal oriented, they are so like just, they're not money hungry, but I will say if it don't make money, it don't make sense with them. So that's one thing I would say, it takes a long time to win their heart over. They're not easily like gonna fall in love, but I will say when they do fall in love, they are great providers. That's no rap cap. Is that what, that's what the young kids say? No rap cap? No rap cap.
Okay.
So anyway, I probably said that all wrong, but oh well. So anyway, I was dating this Capricorn, right? And I have actually a lot of stories about this particular Capricorn, even though we wasn't really like exclusive. I got like a lot of stories. I don't know why, but anyway. So this was like, I don't know, we were like a good like few months in, like damn near a year into like our whatever situationship, whatever you want to call it, okay? And so, you know, I come through and we're like chilling, like it wasn't even on no like sex type stuff. It was honestly like, oh, let's chill. Let's like, we really was just gonna be chilling. So it was talking, vibing, listening to music. It was a good little, you know, good little chill session, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, we chilling, we talking, and then all of a sudden, like his phone was like blowing up. So I'm like, okay, anyone who knows me, I'm an Aquarius. Any Aquarius woman that you know she's not the jealous type. She's not jealous type at all. That's me. I'm so nonchalant about stuff. It's like, oh, okay, you know, it's phone blowing up, like, you know, I don't care. But what I don't like is when people try to be sneaky about certain stuff and try to act like he didn't notice it, and then he, oh, what this girl want, man. This girl, so this particular Capricorn I was messing with, you know what I'm saying, he sold, you know, weed or whatever like that. So he was just throwing it off as, oh, this girl want weed so bad. And I'm like, out of all the people in the world who sell weed, like, she wanted that bad. Like, I get, you know what I'm saying, it's a little addictive, but she blowing up your phone a little too much. So I wasn't making it a big deal, but he was, and because he was, then it made it suspicious. Cause like, bro, like she keep on like blowing you up, and you're like stressed out about it. So it's like, obviously it's something. Cause if it's like nothing, you would just ignore the call. You would probably put your phone on do not disturb or something. And he was like literally stressed out. Like, we were chilling. Like the first few times that she called or whatever like that, he kind of like tried to ignore it. Then after a while, he was just like, oh, she keep texting me now. And I'm like I'm trying to chill. I think at this point we was like watching a movie. I'm like, why you keep telling me about this stuff? Like, I don't care. Like, now I feel like you're trying to lie and you're trying to hide something. So why are you telling me about this girl who keep blowing you up supposedly because she want weed so bad and she wants you to meet her and all this other stuff? Like, I just don't like when guys do that, because it's like, you trying to prepare me for something, but you're also like diverting from like what's really going on. So I don't know. So anyway, he finally, I guess, answers the phone. So when he answered the phone, or did he answer the phone? Did he text her back? I think he finally just replied. I'm not sure if he actually talked to her. I feel like he texted her and talked to her. I'm not sure, but I didn't know what she was saying on the other end. All I knew was what he was saying. So he comes back and he's like, man, she want me to meet her so bad. I mean, no, he was like, man, she want to come over here so bad to get the weed or whatever like that, and I can just literally just drop it off to her. I don't know why she want to come over to my house so bad. I'm like, why do you let people come to your house who you like, you know what I'm saying, who you serve to? Like, why does that, like, I don't know. I don't, you know what I'm saying, I get like she's a female, but it's like, for her to come to your house and you making such a big deal about her not coming back to your house, it's like, I don't know, it was so suspicious to me. Because once again, I wasn't making it a big deal, but he was like making it a huge deal. And I'm like, bro, I don't care, but because you're making it a big deal now, it seems suspicious as hell. Very sus. So I guess the whole like argument between them two via text or via over the phone, because I can't really remember, I want to say it was over text, was that she wanted to come over to his house so bad to just get some weed, and he was just making it a big deal that no, he can meet her. And I'm like, bro, he was like asking me like how I felt about her coming, like do you mind? And I'm like, nah, bro, I don't care. Like, if that's all it is, like, bro, just give her what she want. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you're making it a big deal, which is kind of making like my little antennas go up, like, what's really going on? So he honestly was like, hey, I'm probably gonna drop this off to her. Do you wanna come with me? And oh, well, obviously I think he just said, you know, you gonna have to come with me. So I was like, okay, like, it was no biggie over here. I was, don't care. You know what I'm saying? People, honestly, you don't know no real Aquarius, because if you know a real Aquarius, you know real Aquarius don't care. So all of a sudden, and so then he get a call from his mom, and then he was like, oh, my mom tripping, or supposedly, to this day, it might not even been his mom. It probably was his girlfriend or somebody he was dealing with. I don't know, but either way it go, it was just too much going on. He gets a call from his mom, and then he like, his niggas hit him up and something else going on. It was just hella crazy. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, you tripping, what's up? Like, why are you, do I need to go? Like, you're so paranoid, and I don't know why, and it's making me uncomfortable at this point.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl.
So all of a sudden, after all the commotion with him, like walking back and forth, answering the phone, texting all these other people, and looking out the window, I'm like, what is going on? Like, what's really going on? So it's a knock at the door. So at this point, he's in the back. And I don't know if he was still on the phone. I'm like, he got company? Like, why is there a knock at the door? So I'm like, hey, somebody at your door. I wasn't gonna answer it because that ain't my house. You don't do that. You don't answer other people's door. So I was like, hey, like, cause he was in the back, he was in the kitchen, walking back and forth. I was in the living room. I'm like, somebody at your door, is you gonna answer that? So he looks out the window and he's like so frustrated when he like sees he was like, oh my God, it's so many people outside. I'm like, really? So now I'm kind of getting like, what the hell is going on? Like, now I'm paranoid. And so he's like, my mama, she supposed to be dropping off this. It's so many people coming to my house, blah, 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 blah. And he's usually a person who has stuff under control. Like, I don't know, not really any Capricorns who don't really have stuff under control, but that night was just, I don't know, like, stressful to him. And honestly, to keep it real, no nigga gonna stress like that unless they doing something they got no business doing. And I honestly believe that the girl he was dealing with, talking to, it wasn't a girlfriend. It couldn't have been a girlfriend. It's somebody else he was probably dealing with, honestly, was blowing him up, trying to see him, and he was with me. He was with me, and you know, he was probably trying to distract her, and I don't know, I just assumed that because of what happened next. So what happened next was, I guess he ended up opening the door, and when he opened the door, she was there. It was another girl, it was another female at the door. She was pretty, she was a very pretty girl, by the way. And so like, we both look at each other. We both look at each other. I'm like, hey. How you doing? And she like, hey. I'm like, hey, how are you? It was just so awkward as hell, but I know how to make stuff unawkward. Like, honestly, it wasn't even no, like, I was feeling sometimes, maybe she was, obviously, because she was trying to get over there so bad. But like, when she came here, I was like, hey, how you doing? Because I didn't know who she was. Like, and I didn't want to jump to conclusion because he said something about his mom coming over, his cousin coming over, his homeboys was in the driveway, everybody was at his house. And I'm like, so I just assumed she was probably, you know, family. At least that's what he told me. At least that was the lie he was gonna go with. So all of a sudden she comes through, and this girl, after she like give me the little smirk like, hey, she goes to the back where he is. And so when she goes to the back, well, which was the kitchen, because the living room set up just like how my living room is right now. Like, you got the sofa, but except for it was like an open space, and then it was like his kitchen. His kitchen was like back there. So he goes to the back. I mean, he's been back there. When she comes in, like, they both go to the back. Yeah, did I say that wrong? Yeah, I think because he had opened the door. He opened the door and they both go to the back. But I knew he went back there first, and then she followed behind him. And they both go in the back, and it's no words exchanged. So I'm like, I'm listening. I'm like, I want to know who this is. I'm not going to trip because, again, I don't like jumping to conclusions. So what I'm going to do, he ain't my man. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the party. So they go to the back, and I'm like literally trying to listen, like, well, who is that? Like, cause now I'm suspicious. I'm like, he's talking about something, that's his cousin. He's like, man, like, oh, this is what I forgot to mention. I'm so all over the place. Before he opened the door, he was like, oh man, that's my cousin. When he said his cousin originally, before he opened the door, I assumed that it was a guy. I didn't think it was gonna be a girl. So I'm like, is this the girl who's blowing up his phone? It gotta be. So when they walk to the back in the kitchen, all I hear is the refrigerator door open or the freezer door. And then it was like, maybe they were back there for like a good 2 minutes. And then after those 2 minutes, that's when I see her walk back out. Like, he walked her to the door. And she kind of looked like, she didn't look upset, but she looked like aggravated. She looked really like just agitated, like just like, ugh, like Like, she's a little agitated. So I'm like, what is going on? So when she walks back to where I was from the kitchen, heading towards the door, I think she had a McDonald's bag in her hand, and I'm like, McDonald's? You came all the way here for some McDonald's? You blowing him up for a little parfait and a McDouble? Like, girl, you came over here for, unless in that bag was something else other than, you know what I'm saying, other than McDonald's. But she had a parfait in her hand, y'all. Like, I kid you not, y'all. She had a parfait in her hand, and she had a bag, and I'm assuming it was a burger in there or something. I'm like, this is the most awkwardest thing I have ever. I'm trying to wrap my head around what's going on. Like, I'm not putting, so it's supposed to be his cousin, but I'm not believing it's his cousin, because I don't think any girl in her right mind would come over, even if it's his cousin, for some McDonald's. Like, once you sit McDonald's down for a hot 2 seconds, it ain't really good no more. So it was in the fridge, because I heard the fridge door open. What's really going on? It was like the most weirdest night. So he walks her back out. He closes the door. He locks it. He's all stressed out. He putting his hand on his head like, I just don't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. All this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, this is your place. Why are you so stressed out about your place? This is your place of residence. Like, you have control over who comes to your place. Like, what's really good? So he was like, my mama gonna kill me and all this other stuff, man. I just don't want to hit her mouth and blah, 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 blah. Like, he's so stressed out. And I'm like, bro, like, chill. Like, what's going on? He was like, I don't know. He was like, I don't know. I don't know. You probably gonna have to leave. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Corey. You just gonna have to go. So I'm like, bro, you ain't said nothing but a word. This night was a bust anyway. I don't know what was going on. Oh, and I forgot to mention another thing. He was probably agitated too, because anybody who knows me knows that I tell the truth. So if I see something on you, I'm gonna point it out, and I try not to point it out like in a big way. But like earlier that day, like, I was so scared to kiss him, because like, and I tell y'all, like, this Capricorn was so good looking. He was like my crush. He was so cute. Like, and I would tell y'all the story on how we met, like, if y'all want that story. So make sure y'all stay tuned in for that. But back to what I was saying. He was so good looking. So I was so turned off, because I noticed when he was talking, he had like this little, it wasn't really a bump, but it was like something like brown on his lip. I'm like, what the hell is that on your lip, bro? Like, ew.
Mo.
Like, what is that? And I kept telling him, like, bro, like, you got something on your lip, dog. Like, and at this point, we were already, like, I've already kissed him, already hugged him, like, prior to that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we done been on several dates already. So I'm getting scared, like, I hope this ain't, like, no, like, And it was, like, right on his top lip, and he, oh, for real, I got something on my lip. Nigga, you see, that's been on your lip all day long. I get to your house and look, like, I think I got to his house, like, around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Bro, you mean to tell me you look in the mirror all day long? And that's what I told him, like, you ain't see that, so you ain't see that on your face all day. Nah, I ain't know what it looked like. He was so turning me off that whole day, and I'm like, bro, you just, no, like, you look cute and all, but whatever is on your lip, it's ill, okay? So that happened prior to, then his phone kept getting blowed up. So he was a little aggravated. So he probably felt some type of way, because I was picking at whatever the heck was on his lip, like, ew.
Mo.
Oh, shut up!
And then he was like, girl, you I'm not finna, like, he was like, you know how guys be laid back on the sofa, like, come over here while you all the way over there, come over here. I'm like,
Mole, 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 mole.
at me, and I'm like, I don't, like, I'll scoop over just a little bit, but you gotta get that thing on your lip. Ugh. Like, y'all know when like somebody think they look cute and they actually don't, and he trying to be all GQ smooth, and I'm like, y'all, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that whole day, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, we was just kicking it, listening to music, talking, all that good stuff. I tried to ignore the thing on his lip, but I knew that night I had it like set, like, yeah, we gonna talk, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? But he is not putting his lips nowhere near me. Like, it's gonna be deuces after that. He's a cool person, but I'm finna go. So when he was like, hey, you know, Koi, you gotta go, I got so much stuff going on, I was like, oh, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm about to tiptoe on up out of here.
Tiptoeing in my Jordan.
Because I don't know what's going on with your lip. I don't know what's going on with you and that other girl. She seemed a little frustrated. She keep blowing you up. You keep saying it's your cousin. It's so much stuff going on, and I don't want no parts of what you got going on over here. Okay? So after that, I left and I drove off, and in my head, I'm just trying to replay everything, like what happened. Who was that girl? To this day, I don't know if it was really his cousin or if it was the girl who's blowing him up. Oh, and the reason why I say it had to be like somebody else other than his family, because he's giving me all these details of, yeah, this girl, she liked me and she want to stop by so I can get her some weed or whatever like that, and I don't know why she just won't meet me. She just insists on coming to my house, and she liked me. He keeps saying she liked me, and I'm like, 9 out of 10 girls ain't gonna act crazy like that unless you give them a reason. Like, and my thought process is, she only blowing up your phone, bro, because y'all had to like do something. Y'all had to, like, you know what I'm saying, do something beyond her just liking you. You must have been flirting with her, or I don't know what it is. And the girl was gorgeous. She was so pretty. Like, I ain't gonna even lie to you, but she went looking at me. And I'm like, hey. But yeah, so like, I don't know, but I just assumed like he had to let her on or something like that, possibly, and probably got his dates mixed up, and maybe he was supposed to meet with her another day and meet with me the one day. I don't know, but all I'm gonna say is that was one like weird night. Did I still keep in contact with him after? I did. And I got plenty of other stories with this Capricorn. I will go down the list, y'all, if y'all want me to, on all the guys who I've talked to and all of their signs and how we meshed or didn't mesh. But I don't know why that story just popped in my head. I cannot tell you why. Like, I haven't talked to this guy in like some years now. Like, I don't even know, but it just popped into my head. So I hope this story wasn't all over the place. Let me know if y'all want some more juicy story times. And in between time, if y'all see my past vlogs, I'm looking all chunky, looking all crazy, looking all, you know, fat and tired. That's because I was real tired, okay? I was like low-key stressed out and depressed, but I look good now. Your girl done lost that weight. So make sure y'all check out my story times. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All of my little earthlings, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all, and I will be back with the next story time. Write down in the comment section below if y'all want to hear how me and the Capricorn met and how our first date was, if y'all want to hear more about that. And I may do a whole series on the Capricorn. I'm gonna do a whole series on the Aquarius guys I've talked to. I'll do a whole series on, I talked to a Pisces. I can go down the list. I talked to all 12 zodiac signs at some point. Yeah, dang. And when I say talk to, I don't mean like I done dated and had sex with all these people, like as far as like in my encounters with all of these zodiac signs. So anyway, I love y'all. Deuces. Bye.